Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Going to hand this off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Fighting off the defender.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Hands off to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. they'll use the ground game here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. That ball snagged for a completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Heading left after the handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
South Carolina 7, Memphis 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs. It's Patterson. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO. Caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Number 41 with the defensive score.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. He finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They'll hand it off. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. There's a screen pass to the running back. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
Memphis offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First down, looking to throw the football. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Memphis.
Number 5.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker off for the extra point.
And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Memphis.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking for a deep completion. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Memphis 21.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Breaks free. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Finding some room at the 25. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Memphis.
Touchdown, Memphis. Number 5 in the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Memphis 28, South Carolina.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 18 set to kick this one away.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Good catch just past the 1st down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
35, South Carolina, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Bringing pressure. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. It's Patterson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. The 10. Touchdown, Memphis. And the defense joins the party with a score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
South Carolina, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brings up second down.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way. Can they catch him? The 20. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
South Carolina, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Going to try to use his legs here. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
So second and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on first and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. Memphis 49, South Carolina 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the option play. Nowhere to run up the middle. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Patterson. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Handoff in a single back formation. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Running through the tackle. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this run.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 25.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And the single back takes the handoff.
The running back carry. He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Brings up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just another example of this offense is doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful